Cortez versus Cortez Coleman. I didn't know that this fight was going on, which is a little bit unusual because I know Cortez Coleman. In fact, I've met him when I went out to Granite City. I'm pleased to report that he did win, but I'm surprised I didn't hear of that before, and because of that, obviously, I didn't make any prediction for that one. But there we are. At least it was a happy outcome. I had hoped that Benji Radek would win this one. I hear that it wasn't a complete domination. I also hear that it wasn't the most exciting fight in the world. I think Pryu ended up getting the victory, so well done to him, but that's one that I haven't done quite so well on. Robbie Lawler and Matt Lindland all over extremely quickly, and I did say it probably would be. That he got a knockout victory, did Robbie Lawler, in I think it was 50 seconds. So well done to him. It's looking very good for graduates, so to speak, of the Hit Squad camp at the moment. Paul Daly versus Scott Smith. Again, a lot of people were saying because Scott Smith has good hands, he stands a chance of winning. No, I didn't think so, and he got knocked out pretty badly as well, so I hear. Again, I went for Henderson despite his rocky history recently of doing well in huge fights, but he won. So I haven't done too badly at all with my Strikeforce predictions, the ones that I made, obviously. I remember saying I didn't know whether Dave Branch was somebody that we all picked and lost, or all didn't pick and won. I decided that I'd pick him on the basis of that, and it looks like I was correct. Unanimous decision across the board for him. Fredson Paxeo and Pablo Garza, oh dear. You know, occasionally accidents happen, and I think one of the reasons that this was so devastating was not because of Pablo Garza's knee. I think the problem was that Fredson Paxeo was sort of trying to get a takedown at the time, and you had velocity moving both ways. It wasn't just a case of him being kneed and knocked out. It was a case of him sort of also going into the knee at a great speed, and he was out for quite a long time. In fact, he did get up and he did sort of get out on his own, but he was a bit wobbly, and you know, I picked him to win. I hope he's okay, basically. I went for Kyle Watson. Well, I didn't go for Kyle Watson, but I would have gone for Kyle Watson had I known he was on the card. And he won. I had hoped that he would actually stop Chavicyan. It wasn't meant to be, and they ended up going to a decision victory. I think it's clear from TUF that the two people with the most experience were Kyle Watson and Jonathan Brookins. I think it's a shame that they met prior to the actual finale. I think that Johnson getting through all the way was a bit of a poor showing. I think he should have been out the very first fight, and I did actually mention that in my recaps on squaredoctagon.com, that you know, he should have been out that first time when they went into a third round in TUF, and he suddenly won that round, and that was that. But I don't think he's qualified to go into a third round. There we are. He didn't win either. Jonathan Brookins won that particular match, as I think most people would have thought. You know, Johnson was actually out of his depth by that time, and so Michael Johnson was out of his depth at that time, and so Jonathan Brookins has won the 12th Ultimate Fighter finale there. Interesting one, this because there's some controversy. Leonard Garcia was awarded the split decision. Nobody agrees. I am a Leonard Garcia fan, but even I think it was stretching it a little because of the accuracy of Namfam. I did say that I thought Stephan Bonner really ought to have the gun put to his head. Actually, it wasn't a bad showing by him, in all honesty. Perhaps he's legitimised his stay for this time, I think. Not only by his win, but also because it was rather a good performance. The letdown in this was that both of them had deductions over the course of the match. Both of them had points deducted for different things. And I think, well, I think the referee was right to do it, of course. But you know, it doesn't look too good when both people fighting have had points deducted. I'm tending to say, you know, it can't be that good of a performance if both of them have been stopped on account of that. But I don't think it was bad enough maybe to legitimise what I was saying before. So perhaps we'll hold off slightly on the Stephan Bonner calls for being cut. I think he should have been cut a long time ago, but now perhaps he is going to prove that he's worthy of the of being part of the stable.